Unvirtuous people are not proper in their behavior and thoughts. They usually harbor evil intentions and their minds are constantly preoccupied with immoral lust. Restlessness fills their minds, and their exterior persona reveals wantonness. They waste away their family fortune. This part of the excerpt talks about those whose afflictions, karmic obstacles, and bad habits are very severe. These people's thoughts and behavior are not proper. They usually harbor evil intentions, and their thoughts of lust never cease. Therefore, their desires burn inside them like a fierce fire, and this shows in their appearance. Their exterior persona reveals wantonness. The immediate retribution is wasting away their family fortune. Such people are called spendthrift children or prodigal children. What they do is unlawful. This refers to ruining other people's reputations and moral integrity. In ancient times, this was very serious. Today, people attach little importance to this. Nevertheless, it is an obstacle to one's cultivation, personal happiness, and a safe society. If one truly believes in cause, condition, and retribution, one will naturally understand. Things that they should seek, they are unwilling to. The Buddha said this with deep feeling. Instead of seeking and doing what we should, we are unwilling to do so. What should we be seeking? Transcending the cycle of birth and death. This is what we should seek. It is a great suffering to be in the cycle of birth and death. The Buddha showed us a path to transcend the cycle. If we believe him and follow this path, our wish will be fulfilled. This excerpt talks about the evil of sexual misconduct. The gravest offense of all is killing. The greatest obstacle to one's cultivation is sexual desire. These are two great obstacles. If in one's cultivation one wishes to transcend this world, one will not be able to transcend the three realms without eradicating sexual desire. Although the Pure Land method allows one to bring one's residual karmas into the Western Pure Land, one must suppress one's sexual desire, anger, and ignorance. This way, one will be sure of attaining rebirth there. If one cannot suppress them, then no matter how much one chants the Buddha name, it is as an ancient Chinese said, even if one chants until one's throat is hoarse, one's chanting is still futile. One will only form a good affinity with Amitabha Buddha, but one will not succeed in attaining rebirth in the Pure Land in this lifetime. Excerpt 45. People in this world do not think of practicing goodness. They use divisive speech, harsh speech, false speech, and enticing speech. They detest and are jealous of virtuous people. They discredit the worthy and the wise. They are not filial to their parents, and they are not respectful to their teachers and elders. They are not trustworthy to their friends, and it is difficult for them to be sincere and honest. They are conceited and claim that they have attained the way. They are wild and bully others. They encroach on the rights of others. They want others to fear and respect them, while they themselves feel neither fear nor shame. These people are stubborn and hard to transform. They constantly harbor arrogance and haughtiness. They rely on the protection of the good fortune from past lifetimes. They commit evil deeds in this lifetime and use up their good fortune. At the end of their lives, all their evil deeds will come back to overwhelm them. This excerpt talks about the evils of false speech. False speech is dishonesty. If one is not honest, one will absolutely not succeed in one's cultivation. Why? Because cultivation requires a sincere mind. When one is not sincere in one's words, one's mind is false. How can one with a false mind succeed in cultivation? Even in this world, a person who is not trustworthy cannot have a place in society. One can deceive others for a short time, but not forever. Derisive speech is the sowing of discord. Harsh speech is speaking harshly and hurting others. False speech is telling lies to deceive people. Enticing speech is sweet words meant to deceive others. For example, songs, dance, movies, and dramas today lead people to have evil thoughts. All these are enticing speech. The arts in ancient China were all based on the standard of no evil thoughts. For example, plays and novels taught people to understand the law of cause and effect. Good deeds will bring about good retributions. Bad deeds will bring about bad retributions. They promoted loyalty, filial piety, moral integrity, and justice. This is one way of teaching the general public. Those who engage in entertainment and art should guide society in a positive direction by teaching that which is virtuous or good. This way, they will have boundless good fortune. Otherwise, they will create evil karmas. They detest and are jealous of virtuous people. When they see virtuous people or good deeds being done, jealousy and anger arise in them. They discredit the worthy and the wise. A worthy person is a person of virtue. A person of virtue and wisdom can influence the people in an area, improve the social customs, and set a good example for the local people. His or her merit will be very great. If one is jealous of or dislikes this person and obstructs this person from doing his or her good deeds, sabotaging this person instead of helping or rejoicing at the good deeds, then the offense is grave, as it has affected all the people in the area. They are not filial to their parents, and they are not respectful to their teachers and elders. This shows extreme arrogance. This applies not only to the general public, but also to Buddhist practitioners. The Visualization Sutra teaches us the 3 conditions. The first includes being filial in providing and caring for parents, being respectful to and serving teachers, being compassionate and not killing, and cultivating the 10 virtuous karmas.